I think the attraction to wrestling is that it is so different and it just has something special. I remember the first time I saw it as a kid and I was just drawn to it. I think it was the combination of the athleticism along with just the general craziness that just to me was like something so different and so special. You know, I think there are a lot of different reasons why I like wrestling and why someone would want to come to my wrestling school and train.
Bring it on!
I remember watching the black and white days when I used to sit on my grandmother's lap back in the early 70s. It's pretty scary. I can always remember her saying, I really want you to do that one day. You know, come out, be a wrestler. And I said, yeah, one day I will.
I just first got interested in wrestling when I first watched it on TV. You know, it appealed to me. You know, the dangers that was involved and things like that.
Okay, and then say, look, rather than making this a normal match, you know, you call yourself the hardcore superstar. Well, I'm mad Tony Kebab. I'm the most hardcore wrestler in the AWA. Let's turn this thing into a hardcore match. I'm going to kick your ass.
The physicality of it, just being able to go out there and sort of have a fight.
There's that ego buzz, you know. It's and it's not so much for me the crowd stuff. It's the being able to say to people in the world that, you know, this is what I do. And because I've got a little bit of the look and everything, people take that seriously, and, you know, that's a big thing. I was a little bloody 11-stone weakling when I left school, and everyone beat the shit out of me. It's very cool not to be like that anymore. I haven't resolved my, my teenage conflicts, I don't think.
I think it's good. The crowd get into it a lot, and we try to work up the crowd a lot, and they seem to enjoy it. They seem to work us up, and it works both ways.
I just like going out and entertaining the people and making them yell. Kind of like I like going out and saying, I'm going to make these people remember that they saw me tonight, and when they go home, they're going to remember that I was entertaining and I gave 100% effort to when they went home, that they'd remember my match and that they enjoyed it. Oh, let's see. I've torn the ligaments in my ankle 3 times. I've had 2 cartilage operations on my left knee. I've dislocated my hip. I bruised my tailbone. I chipped the tip off my tailbone.
I had a match with TNT, title match. Did a headbutt from the top rope to the floor, landed on my knee, and it just swelled up like a balloon type of thing.
I've torn the ligaments in my thumb. I've hyperextended my elbow. I've separated both shoulders. I've broken my sternum and cracked some vertebrae in my neck. And take too long to tell you how I got all of them, so.
My girlfriend's not really a wrestling fan, but she's supportive of the things that I do. She worries about the injuries and you know, me coming home all beaten up and bruised. But you know, overall, she's supportive of everything I do.
Well, she knows what I do, so she doesn't mind it. But other than that, I don't think she's too impressed.
No actual girlfriends that I have had have been into wrestling, so no, it's just my type of thing, which is good. I get away, I get to do my thing, and I can sort of have fun, and it's all cool, you know.
She's cool, yeah. She came to watch me in the States. She said it was a different experience. Just like last night, she said, oh, were you okay when you fell on your head? I just don't like to see you when you do stuff like that. My sister-in-law, she ran out when it happened. It's like, oh, come on, it's me. I mean, trust me, if something happened, you'd know straight away.
She doesn't mind me doing it. Like, she's happy because it's something that I'm into, but she doesn't have any interest in it herself. She doesn't understand the, you know, she doesn't understand my ambition to get put through tables and fall down the thumbtacks and things. She thinks it's all kind of sick. One of us is right and one of us is wrong.
I think a lot of the criticism that wrestling gets is a bit harsh. I think the parents need to take some responsibility and, you know, safeguard what children watch.
No, it's not as simple as that. I think that the lessons it teaches about what's cool, how to resolve problems, you know, I mean, life really is all about gimmicks. The way you behave is based on models, and models come from entertainment as much as anything else. And the models from wrestling are about the one who wins is okay, but there's always a loser. It's always about dominating the other person. It's always making yourself look good at the expense of others. That's basically what we say when we stage these fights. I think even kids know they're not real, but there's the coolness of the character, the guy who wins a lot. I think people pick up on that and buy that, and that's not a good message for children, no. It's not a good message for adults either. I don't think most adults think about this sort of gear. But it's everywhere. It's not just this. It's capitalism, right?
Me personally, I see myself wrestling for quite a while to date. Like, I think I will retire when I'm physically incapable to perform at a level that I think is adequate. You know, I think it would take a serious injury for me to prematurely retire, something like a broken neck or a severely injured back.
Physically, I probably should retire now. I probably should have retired a couple of years ago. But I just have fun and I enjoy what I do, and I don't really know how to do too much else. So it'll be hard, but someday it'll have to be done. I can't see myself going out there 65 years old in a pair of tights and wrestling, so someday.
Well, I've told a lot of people that the way I'd like to go is in the ring, you know what I mean?